What's another reason you'd want to put a basement in Arizona? Because we know they're not too popular. Here at Cedar and Slate, we're not defined by how much property or how wide or expansive we can go with this house. And a lot of times you're like, why would you go down into the ground if you've got the readily available land? I mean, of course, there are geological issues that come into play that would deter you from doing a basement. But here, as you think about it, when we get up to temperatures of 115, 120 degrees in the summer on a bad day, where's the best place to be? That would be down in a basement where it's kind of kept cool and the climate is pretty consistent. So here at Cedar to Slate, they've created this activity center, this place where they can do stuff and get away from the heat, be in a nice cool environment that's not overly taxed by HVACs and cooling systems. So when you come down into Cedar and Slate's basement, it opens up into this arcade area where this is going to be filled with arcade games, the classic arcades like Pinball and Donkey Kong and Pac-Man. And then next to that, we've got this area where they can hang out. They can come here with some friends, have a drink, watch TV. This will be filled with couches and chairs, another TV back there. So you can be watching sports all day long here. If you've noticed, around Cedar and Slate, we've got a lot of brick, a lot of this special brick that we've put on. And we like to bring outside, inside, so you can kind of combine the areas and get this continuity that brings everything to life and brings it all together. So we've got this brick columns, it's holding up our steel beam, got a little bit of an industrial look, got it across the back wall. We're gonna have some brass shelves on both sides of this with another TV sitting here. Full functioning bar with refrigerators, dishwashers, ice maker, everything you could need. And then you've even got this little outdoor area which has the brick on it also. So that's where it's bringing the outside, inside, outside. There's another access to this area, plus it allows you access to the backyard where the pool is, the barbecue is, all those amenities. So the other thing on these kind of properties is where do you store things, where do you put things? And in this basement, we've got some pretty good storage areas. We've got this one right here, right off the sitting area. It's a very long, narrow hall that you could line with shelves, store all your decorations for holidays and festivities down here. Plus we're gonna have our AV for the theater down here. It's where you see these big trunks and pigtails coming out of the ceiling. On the other side, let's go over here. Not to mention why you're hanging out with your couples and your friends in this area. I wanna show you where the kids get to hang out. So we go through this special little hallway here where there'll be an elevator to bring you down and up if you need to. But this is gonna be the kids' play area. This is gonna be like a parkour room. It's gonna have padded floors, padded walls, big foam pits, a zip line going across the room, things to hang on, things to do jungle gymnastics on. But then behind here, we've got to deal with water in a basement, you know that. So we have our sump pumps, our grinder pumps to get sewer out and to get wastewater out. Then of course, this size of a house is going to have many brains controlling it. So on this side, we have another closet, which is another brain with a bunch of trunks coming down that'll be into racks of audio-visual lighting controls. And then we have our own climate control system in here and a little mini split that keeps this room in a nice cool temperature because all these machines in here are going to be putting off a lot of heat. So you got to take care of that too. So now I'm going to show you my favorite room of the whole house. When this is done, I'm trying to get it done early so I can actually use it. So over here next to the hangout area bar, you've got this little vestibule that enters. Of course, you've got your powder room, but this is a double doors opening into the home theater, which we have all trimmed out. We have this high-tech ceiling, which is a sound barrier. Also, it's a fiber optic starry sky ceiling. So you will see a black ceiling with just twinkling stars all the way across this whole ceiling. All of the walls, all of the moldings, the doors, everything will be matte black because we want to keep down the reflective value. We don't want light bouncing off walls. We want you to focus on the screen, which is going to take up that whole wall up there in front. This is like a 15.4 Dolby Atmos sound system. So you've got 4 subwoofers, 15 speakers around and in the ceiling. Of course, this one we have to have sprinklers in, our air ducts, which they're not complete yet, but those will be coming in soon. And then we'll put a dark black textured wallpaper above the wainscoting to the crown to give it a little bit of pizzazz in here. Each of these steps will be lit with an under the nose lighting. So you can see your pathway in. You'll have couches on these tiers going all the way across. You'll have couches here with a bar cabinet here with a bunch of stools behind it. So people can be sitting up here eating and watching while all the others are sitting down in the comfortable seats. And of course, we'll carpet this room because we want the acoustics to be as dead as possible. So this room comfortably will accommodate 16 people, 12 in recliners and 4 up here at the bar. Then again, there's going to be a big carpet area down below that you could throw bin bags or kids could lay on the floor. Paul Lundgren with a Finer Touch Construction. I appreciate you guys always following around and seeing what we're doing. I'm excited about this project. I can't wait to show you the finished product. It's going to be amazing, as you can tell. Thanks for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe, and we'll catch you next time at Cedar and Slate.